Alright, got two packages here. This one clearly is from Music Magpie. Ah! Oh, that's a bit battered. But yeah, I bought another copy of Blinks. So yeah, you know, I've got two copies and this one's really seen better days. I might get a replacement case for that. Oh, and the disc is nowhere near as good a condition as mine. It only cost me £3, £3. Whatever. I've got another copy. This one looks like it's been in the sun. If I just get my nicer copy. Yeah, that's definitely being sun bleached. But I thought have a backup copy. So that's all one good. Tip for people who need replacement game cases and don't know where to find them: just go into any used shop like CEX and just buy the sports games, because they're always like 50 odd p in there, and you can just use them as a replacement case. By the way, this thing, something different. I'm not sure where I put my knife, so yeah. Oh, it's Blinks too, from CEX. Let's see what. Oh, no manual. I seriously think. I might contact them because I do want the manual. Yeah, the disc doesn't seem brilliant. Yeah, I might contact them about that. I only ordered this yesterday as well, but still. Blinks 2, for people who don't know, who have no idea. Basically, it's a Blinks game without Blinks. Yeah, despite the cover, Blinks only appears in cameos and cutscenes. You do not play as him throughout the entire game, and he is barely in the fucking game. He only basically his game time, whatever, in terms of cutscenes, his cutscenes total about 5 minutes, if not that. And this is about a 6-hour, I think, game. So yeah, disappointing right at the front. Why did I buy it? Fuck knows. I don't know. I haven't even played the first one yet, but from footage that I've seen and reviews I've seen, I think I'm going to probably enjoy it. But yeah, that's that. Nip-nap paddywhack. Give a dog a bone. Alright, quick little update. So this is obviously my damaged Blinks copy, which has also been lying in the sun for far too long. I called up Music Magpie about it. I've literally just got off the phone from them, and they just said, yeah, no problem. Unfortunately, they didn't have any in stock, so they just literally refunded us for it. So essentially, I've got this for nothing. So yeah, this is just like my spare copy of it. So yeah, I will see though if I can get an Xbox case. I can definitely get an Xbox 360 case, no problem, but they're slightly lighter green, though it'll still do, because don't like that along the side. There's nothing I can do about the sun bleaching. Unfortunately, that's just something that is gonna stay on there forever. But still though, look, they did do what they promised. They gave us me money back and that for it. and I think was only £3 or something. So yeah, yada yada. Well, it's a packet. You should know how this works by now. I unbox it like this, and I pull whatever inside out. Oh look, it's Puss in Boots, starring Antonio Banderas. Now, here is also Puss in Boots on Blu-ray. This is the triple play, which includes the DVD and the Blu-ray and a digital copy. Both of these were actually purchased from Music Magpie. I've had this one since about February, I think. I'd never actually tried watching the Blu-ray, and I realised, the Blu-ray, it plays fine when you watch it. However, when you try and rip it, it refuses to rip it because for some reason, I don't know what it is. The Blu-ray disc is perfectly clean. I don't know, but so I purchased this one, the singular copy, which was actually more expensive than the triple play. But yeah, it looks fine. Actually, a couple of fingerprints on it, which is actually more fingerprints than on my one. Oh look, hello. You can see everything. So yeah. Hopefully this copy should work. And if it does, I will actually take this copy and put it in this box, because I like the artwork better on this one than on this one. I just wish it didn't have triple play put at the top of it, because that's a bit irritating. But hey, oh well. I'm just wondering actually if the special features. Look how tiny they are, those special features. How tiny they've written them. Now you can probably see them fine on camera, but okay, just look. Okay, that is how teeny tiny they are. They are absolutely minute. Blu-ray extras. I just realised. No, I think they are the same special features. Okay, that's it. On with whatever. Right, we got a package, and my nice new Stanley toolkit. I will get my knife out. My new fancy fangled knife for 2019 onwards, although I'm actually recording this on December 31st 2018. This I'm going to keep in my pocket. It's a nice bit of safety. Oh yeah, that just sliced through that. Right, I just saw something and I'm going to take it out. And I don't think it has my address on it, though it is a return label for what's inside here. I'm just going to put the tripod down a bit, there we go. So the knife, for now I'm just going to fold it up like that. And my dog is deciding he wants to walk across there. Okay. There we go. Ah yes, it's an item of clothing from Giacomo. Now, those of you in my audience who are Doctor Who fans, which is pretty much all of you, what does this remind you of? Well, I'm going to put it on in a minute, but pretty much this is a Crombie coat from Giacomo. It's a burgundy Crombie coat. It cost me £70 in their sale, which is a good price for it. It's obviously not velvet. You're not getting real velvet for 70 quid, but it is really nice quality, and it is a Crombie coat and Peter Capaldi. So I'm actually going to try this on, put this on, and see how things go. Yeah. Right, so I decided to record this section in the garden since it's nice natural light, and yeah, I really do love this. It is really nice. Actually, it's got 2 inside pockets and 2 outside pockets, which is nice, which is something I actually require. So that's good. It's something that I actually do need because I carry a lot of things around with me. This is just a new coat for me that happens to look like a pellet. Although, saying that, I could get away with having it also be the season 13 Baker era one, because it is sort of that sort of colour and that. But it's very nice. Got nice lining and that in it, and it's actually very comfortable as well. It's actually a lot lighter than I thought it was going to be. Maybe that's because I haven't put anything in the pockets yet. I'm used to carrying heavy coats that have loads of things in it, but it is really nice if I just get, towards the camera. It is very nice, and considering the price of some of the official replicas out there, it's not bad. I'm not saying that this is a replica, it isn't. It's just a coat that happens to look like it, and that's the reason I bought it, and it's very nice. I like it. It's nice and soft, it's comfortable, and yeah, it fits. So great, yeah. I don't know if this will still be on sale at Giacomo by the time this video goes out, because I paid £70 for this, so that is a January sales price. So I don't know whether it will have gone up to back to full price, which I think was around £120 for the full price. So hopefully, yay, but if not, Alright, this is handheld. Apologies, but I have to do this extremely quickly. It's Christmas Eve at the time recording this, but I went in a CEX today. I bought this. A lot of you may be thinking, what the fuck is this thing? This is a PlayStation 3 charging cradle. You can see there, you can put 2 controllers on there. And the good thing about this is it's a powered one. So it's wall powered, you can see there. So that's great, so it's independent from basically anything. This was 50p. It comes with the power brick as well. So that is good. But it's also good that it's got 2 USB ports on the back. So I can also charge my PS4 controller as well. Happy days. Now, this is for me for Christmas. But it's the new Sarah Millican DVD. This will be skiing seed until Christmas. You've probably seen it by this point. Whatever, done that, done. It's a box that will contain a thing. That's how we do it. I'm presuming that this is the top. So let's get my lovely javelin knife out and let my dog get by. Look at this. I am so happy with this Stanley knife, actually. My Stanley toolkit that I got for Christmas, and that is something really good. And technically, you could say this isn't a Christmas present, because although I didn't ask for this and that for Christmas, I bought it with the money I got for Christmas, so it's a bit of a grey area. So that's also put this back on the safety, because I do not want to be cutting myself. Well, at least not now anyway, but later. But we'll put that down so it's nice and safety. We've got everyone's favourites, bubble wrap. I just realised I'm going to need this bloody knife again. Right. So this is my new laptop. I'm just checking to see so. And interestingly, it came from Zavvi. Yeah, I know, weird. I didn't know Zavvi sold laptops, but they do just MSI ones, and this is a gaming one. And this was £750, marked down from £1,000, and they were the cheapest. I'll just go get. Alright, I have had to move here for various reasons, but whatever. As you can, the tape is still sealed, so Let's unseal it. And I can't unflip my knife. There we are. That nice. So this is a Core i7, 7th generation, not 8th, because, well, you're not going to get 8th generation Core i7s for this price. It's also got a GTX 1050 Ti graphics card with 4 gigs of RAM, and I believe the laptop also has internally 8 gigs, which I think I might upgrade to 16. I'll basically just take some out of my current laptop. Yeah. Oh god. Oh, that is nice. That is really nice. You can't bloody see it. There we go. That's nice. Bit of tape to cut. I keep putting the knife away thinking, yeah, I'm done with it now, and then a bit of tape just says, no, yeah, not quite. Not quite done with this. Are we done with it now, knife? Can I put my knife down? Because it is very sharp. And how does this open? Good question. Oh, it lifts. Like so, surely? Ah, yes. So, laptop itself, we'll get to that last. Everyone's favourite, the power cord. Interesting to see what's like. So it's just a standard clover. Looks great. I'm going to keep the wrapping in the box. It's in the middle. Manuals and stuff, I will not bother reading. And over here. Wow. That is an almost Xbox worthy power brick. You can see it has a barrel connector. However, this laptop does have USB-C on it, so I'm curious whether it can accept power through USB-C. Because that would be nice, because that means use power bank, but it's got a bunch of stuff on the back. Yay! A bunch of stuff that I honestly don't care about and will never bloody read. Here's the laptop itself. And a nice cloth. Let's go pull the cloth off. There we go, that's a nice cloth. And there it is. Zoom in a bit. So yeah, let's open it up. Ooh. Very nice. Now, if you live in the US, this is different from the models you get in the US. In the US, it has it in a bunch of different configurations. This one is the one with, I believe it's a terabyte hard drive and a 128 gig SSD combo. So that's the one I've got. There's a bit of, yeah, that is a bit of felt. Bit of felt. But yeah, it's got a nice finish to it as well. But you can see on the side, this is something I really insist on having on a laptop. Basically, built-in audio input. That is very useful. So you see we've got USB-C here, USB 3.0, display port, HDMI, I believe it's either 1.4 or 2.0, I can't remember, but it is capable of handling 4K as an output. USB 3 again, Ethernet. Nice ventilation on the back, pointing away from you. USB 2, which I have no idea why laptops still have that, but an SD card slot on the barrel connector, so yeah, that's pretty much it. So this will be the laptop I will be using. It will be replacing, over here, this is my HP Pavilion. I can't remember the model number, it's an i5. But this thing I've had since April 2015. And you know, it works fine at most things. But when it comes to 4K video editing, it doesn't like that. Though this should be able to handle it, so yeah. But I believe my family is going to be buying this off me, so at least it's not going to waste. But yeah, that's it for that, and whatever. Apologies for the lighting, I'm not filming this at home or during the day, but anyway. There's something in that white sleeve. Ooh. The hell? This is not what I bought, this is just what they've used. So, they've gutted this vinyl sleeve in order to use as a bit of protection for this. If I hold it the right way. You can see this is Robbie Williams' Love Light on a vinyl from Dank's Factory, and I'm not bothered what other songs are on here. I mainly just wanted it for Robbie Williams' Love Light, but yeah, that's about it. Interesting because I grew up listening to Robbie Williams. When I was little, he was my favourite artist growing up. Unfortunately, and you know, I'd love to go back into, because the thing is, I did have his albums and his two greatest hits. He has two. One of them a 2-disc one, and the other just a single disc one that were released years apart from each other. But anyway, currently the only vinyl record I believe that's released is of his latest album, which is a shame. I would like them to go back and re-release some of his older songs, particularly from his first 7 albums. So basically all the way from the 1990s to the late 2000s, they were like the golden years for Robbie Williams. But anyway, that's this, that's that, and there's a little damage there, although to be honest, this is just a blank sleeve, so particularly doesn't matter. Now, interestingly, you know, this would have been released, I think, Love Light came out with Rudebox, which I think, was that 2006, 2007, around that time? So yeah, really, when this one particularly came out, when vinyl records were not a thing at all. They were, seen as dead. So yeah, it's really odd that this exists. I don't know anything about this. If anyone in the comments below knows anything about this, then hey, please let me know. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll see you all next time. Alright, I thought I'd do this one sitting down in front of the camera, so yeah. It's gonna be another vinyl record. I mean, you can tell by the shape of the package anyhow. Actually, that's probably the side to do. I desperately do not want to be bending it. Should do. See if that's done it. There we go. Alright, so this one is a bit tattered. In places, very tattered this one, but as you can see it says Robbie Williams, South of the Border. So this is another promo vinyl. Oh dear. dear. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a massive, massive scratch. In fact, there's scratches on both sides. Now, I can't remember how much I paid for this one. I hope I didn't pay a lot. I don't think I did. Ooh, I did actually. I paid. Yeah. I paid £5 for this, including the delivery. I mean, hopefully it plays okay, but that is in a lot worse condition than I thought than initially was in the pictures. So that's a bit disappointing. Yeah. But also I did find out a bit more about these promo vinyls, and to be honest, it was what I thought they would be. Promo vinyls are basically would be given out to smaller, more independent DJs, and also to maybe smaller radio broadcasters as well. So basically, former DJs will be literally given these out. But Jesus, this person did not take care of this at all. I'm actually quite annoyed that I paid £5 for this, considering all the other ones. Because I mean, the Jamiroquai ones were in immaculate condition. There was nothing wrong with them either. They looked brand new. But well, this thing for. I mean, this thing isn't that old compared to some other vinyls, because South of the Border. Let's see, would have been early 90s. Because South of the Border was one of Robbie Williams' earliest hits. It came out even before Angels. So, yeah. Ooh. But anyway, that's that one, I guess. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright, so this is handy. This one actually has a pull tab. And it's a plastic lined pull tab. That's good. Plastic line means that it'll come off all in one go. And oh yes, it's another Jamiroquai, except this is an official or public release. So this is Jamiroquai Little L. This is probably the first or one of the first Jamiroquai songs I ever heard, because this one came out when I was very young. But yeah, I just love the artwork to this. It looks really good. But if I just put this up a bit, there we go. You can see my X-Kicker includes mixes of both Boris Glunglosh, I don't know, and Bob's Silica and Jamiroquai. If we take a look at the back, we've got the single version. We've got three remixes of it as well. So yeah, this is the single version, not the album version. The album version is a bit longer, but just look at that. I just love it. I just love this artwork. I actually prefer this to the actual artwork on the actual album. So let's have a look at this. So it's in one of these, wow, a rounded paper sleeve. But we'll have to put the camera way up. So you can see I've got a load of information. A load of it is literally just copyrights and warnings. But yeah, it's 2001. So 2001 this came out. Which again is very unusual, because again, vinyl records were essentially completely dead by this point. The only people really who were using vinyl records by 2001 were DJs, which is why and smaller broadcasting companies, radio broadcasters I mean. So that's probably where most of these went, and obviously to enthusiasts, which have always existed. But yeah, let's have a look at the condition. Yeah, really nice condition. Hello. On both sides. It's only a little bit dusty, but that's no problem. It's no problem. It's only a slight bit of dust, so it should play perfectly fine. Also, the Robbie Williams South of the Border one wasn't actually played perfectly fine, but it wasn't actually the regular version of the South of the Border. It was the DJ mix of it. So yeah. But 2001 when this came out, so I would have been 2/3, depending on whether it was released before October or after in that year. So yeah. So wow, that is a long time ago. That is, you know, not too shy of being 20 years old, this thing, and it is in remarkably good condition. I'm actually going to put it back in, and also actually I just noticed something. I have no idea why, but the inner of the cardboard has this sort of dotted thing going on, which I just noticed. I don't know why. It doesn't have to, because to be honest you're not really ever going to see that, but I like it all the same. I just let people look at the information, because if I don't, then someone will probably complain about that. But yeah, I got this off eBay again. It cost me, I think it only cost me like £3, or just about then. So yeah, really good price for it, and I'm very happy to have it. And also, this is the only way to get Little L on vinyl at the minute, because currently the album hasn't been released. So that means, yeah. We got a box. It's from Amazon. And also is here. Oh. Oh. This is not how you do a pull tab. Plastic lined pull tabs, because that means it'll all come off in one go. With these shitty ones, they normally break off most of the time. This thing. So this is an RCA switcher. Yeah. But yeah, it's a nice little simple device. And I particularly got a manual one. So what this device is, RCA's ins and then out, and also has a headphone jack, and it's literally a manual device, just like something say from the, well, they were using these all the way up to the East. But the good thing about this being a manual one rather than a digital one, it means I don't have to plug it in. Now I got this because my hi-fi upstairs, I've got into the auxiliary in, I've got my turntable plugged in that way. However, I also want an input to have, say, my phone or something plugged in, so that's why I've got this switch box. Simple thing, so I can switch between. And you know, this thing was pretty cheap. Was only a £5, though it should do its thing. In fact, yeah, it is. I was wondering, is this plastic or metal? It is plastic, and it's nice that it does have a headphone out as well. I don't need it because my hi-fi has a headphone out, but this is a simple thing, and it means it isn't doing anything to it, to the audio. It's just literally passing it through, which is good. And you know what? I'll actually go get this set up and maybe give you a look. Alright, this isn't the way it's going to finally be set up because I'm just doing this for demonstration purposes, but basically, to play something copyright free, I decided to play a track from my second album on cassette, and this is going, I could technically play it in here because it does have a cassette deck, but just playing it in here. It's going into input number 2, and input number 1 is the turntable, and at the moment it's going through the headphone out, but it will be going through the outputs there eventually, but that's just going to go out through there. I've set it to input 2, so now all I need to do is press the auxiliary and when the aux, and now as you can see it works, and I can now switch over to something else, but I can switch back as well. And there we go, it works perfectly. So yeah, nice little device there. Apologies for the lighting, but I'm recording this at night, so yeah, we'll have to make do, won't we? You can see things properly anyhow. But for once, this is not a vinyl record! Oh wow, this is in pretty good condition. So this is Jamiroquai High Time Singles 1992 to 2006. This is basically Jamiroquai's greatest hits. Now, I actually... Ooh, it's a bit sticky. Actually, I'll have to clean this off. But, yeah, if I put the camera down. I actually had this DVD back in the day. Unfortunately, I lent it to my brother and the rest of my family, and unfortunately they completely destroyed it. So yeah, but I picked this up off Music Magpie, and it was the last copy that they had, and it cost me I think it was $2.59, $2.69. So yeah, not a bad price. They all came in this sort of paper card box, you can see there. And this is no longer in print either. Now, unlike the CD, this actually has 24 tracks. So it pretty much has all of their music videos, and also a few behind the scenes as well. But I'm just gonna look at this. So yeah. Also, I just noticed that the plastic part has actually been placed slightly too low down. But you can see the disc. I think this is not supposed to be for the UK, this version, unless it is just generic. Let's have a look at the booklet. It's a little bit crinkled there. A load of information which you can pause to reading out. I think that's from Cosmic Girl. Yeah. Let's see what. Yeah, the DVD looks in pretty good condition. The main reason I wanted this is obviously I'd like to have it again, the DVD, but also on YouTube, if you try and watch some of Jamiroquai's videos, they're in 480p, but that isn't right actually, because since Jamiroquai is a British band and their videos and that were filmed out over here, they were actually filmed in PAL, so not NTSC, but when uploaded to YouTube they are converted to NTSC, and the conversion isn't particularly good. Particularly Virtual Insanity, the official video on YouTube, looks terrible on it. Also, what does that seriously? Oh, 25 greatest hits. I think you'll find that's 24. Where are they getting the 25 from? But yeah, it's nice to have, and this is out of print, so I mean it's not rare, but it's harder to find, especially finding a new copy, and they were literally printing like this. Interestingly, the artwork on this is actually a cropped version of the CD cover. They literally, this is literally the sort of struts of the sort of Jamiroquai headpiece, you would say, the Space Cowboy headpiece. This is literally, because I remember the DVD came out first before the CD, and I always wondered, what the fuck are those? But this is literally a crop of that. So yeah, that's that. I mean, it's not another vinyl record, although it is still music. But yeah, it'd be nice to actually watch this again. I wouldn't mind actually this being re-released on Blu-ray along with other greatest hits. For example, I've got Pink's greatest hits on DVD. I've also got Robbie Williams' greatest hits on DVD as well. So, but I wouldn't mind seeing a Blu-ray re-release. And you don't get greatest hits these days either, which is really irritating. I mean, I guess there's less of a need for it now because of streaming music and everything, but I used to really like greatest hits. I mean, I'd buy them despite owning the albums because it was nice to have it all within one collection. It was basically like having a playlist called Best of the Artists, for those who can't recall stuff like that back in the day. But anyway, let's move on to the next thing, unless it's the end video or whatever else happening. Da 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 da. Yabba da ba da. Next package. You want to be careful of this. Good, I only slit the packet, not the actual cable. Not very exciting this, but it's basically some RCA cables off Amazon, which are apparently also digital. But yeah, I basically just got them. If you remember my switch box, I needed another cable, so I decided to buy actually a pretty decent quality one, this one, rather than use one of the ones I had, which were fine, but this one should be better, and it's a bit longer as well than the ones that I own. So yay, it is what it is. It's not a particularly exciting thing, though it is a useful thing, and that's what we like around here. It's nice and bright, lovely daylight, so I'm going to have to be fairly quick with this one, mainly because the camera's recording time is running out, so I really need to start transferring things from its SD card over. So yeah. Cut there. I think that's it. Yes, it's some more vinyl records, and as you can tell by this, it's Jamiroquai. Let's get these out of our bubble wrap. So this one is, ooh, nice and reflective. So this one is Space Cowboy. A load of information there. So it's a #1 in a series of 5 reissues. Well, this was $3.99 from HMV from God knows when. 2006, okay. So this would have been the same year as Great 6 came out. Here we've got Deeper Underground, which is the one I really want out of these. I got them though as part of a set of 3. I think it cost us somewhere between £8 to £10 when the postage was added. So yeah, nice green metallic. And more information there, and ooh, that sticker's being attempted taken off, but it's left a bit residued, and love philosophy. Yeah, there. This one's got a nice orange, sort of metallic foil look to it, but very nice. And oh, this one actually has a sleeve inside of it. It's nice with the others. Yeah, they do have actual sleeves inside. And the records, while they are incredibly dusty and that, they don't look to be scratched. Let's have a look at Space Cowboy, yeah. So they're very dusty, though they're not scratched, which is good. Dust, that's fine. Dust you can generally clean off. Scratch, there's nothing you can do about a scratch, unfortunately, so yeah. Very glad to have these 3 in my collection. So yeah. Yay! Space Cowboy. Right, okay, so we've got a fairly large box here from Amazon. Oh, there you go, Bobby. And actually, you know what, I'll move the camera back a bit. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm getting a bit of light flare, but at least you can see. Alright, so I'm doing this handheld, which is probably what I shouldn't be doing. Let's check. Okay, so this is just a micro SD card. The only reason really that I bought this was only a couple quid, and it was actually cheaper than paying for the postage for what's in here, so yeah. So at least this will be some use for something. I might give it to my brother for his birthday. That was helpful. Amazon's teary things never tear because they're not plastic lined, unlike HMV's. HMV's ones are plastic lined. Metric digs seem to be working. Oh, come on. Nearly. Nearly. Come on. Should I just use the knife? But here it is. This is Muse Drones. This is their 2015 album on vinyl. Now, this is a discontinued one, however. This is the 2015 pressing of it. Now, I believe it's either being re-released or is going to be re-released very soon, where it's not going to be as nice as this one. This one is a double 180 gram vinyl, so it's 2 LPs that are 180 grams. so it's nice and heavyweight. You will not be getting that probably now. You can still buy this, however, on Amazon. It is still available, actually, for not a very bad price at all. I believe this was £17 or somewhere around about that price. So yeah, let's get it open, shall we? Hello, me. Usually a fingernail is enough to just get in. There we go. I'm doing this while leaning over. Oh, that's interesting. This one has a matte finish. It's weird. Normally they have but it has like a really sort of like paper texture. Normally they're quite smooth, but this one's definitely got a paper texture to it. Is that counter skull going? Yes, it is. So yeah, on the back, let's have a look. What the fuck is this? Oh, I see. They've done their track listing on the back. If I put it down, they've done the track listing in an interesting way. But yeah, this is a really nice album. Yeah, if we open it up, we get a nice, good look at it. That is very nice, actually. Nice artwork. It's something I'm annoyed about with Muse's re-released and also the Simulation Theory album. Because with Simulation Theory and with the re-released 2018 versions of their albums on LP, they're not this nice double spread open 180-gram heavyweight vinyl. No. They're very cheap and nasty ones. Really, that are very thin. And actually, my Muse Simulation Theory actually has started to flex. It's the only vinyl record I've got, the only LP I've got that is starting to flex out of all the vinyls I've got. Now, I've got vinyls going back to the 1980s. For example, I've got Michael Jackson, Thriller, and Bad, which are 1980s pressings. And they are both perfectly fine, and that I've had them for, I don't know, about, I don't know, I can't remember, but the thing is, my Muse Simulation Theory is one of the newer albums that I've got, and when I got much later on, yes, that one has started to flex, but not my others have. So anyway, let's get these out. I'm just checking to see if there's a code. I don't think there is. Okay. So here's some nice, really weird and odd artwork with some text underneath it. Yay! Isn't that just lovely and all hunky-dory? So I believe this will be disc 1. See, they're nice, thick, high-quality, heavyweight vinyl. I won't remove that all the way, but I'll just put that one there for now. Oh, my dog is barking at something. I have no idea what he wanted, but he just randomly started barking. Here's the other one. Yay, it looks nice as well with that. And there's some other stuff on the other side. Lovely jubbly. Just curious, do you get anything else? Oh, yes. Oh, I'm not going to show you this, though you do get a code, a download code. So that is nice. I didn't think you'd actually get one, because I do have another Muse heavyweight vinyl, Absolution, I think's the name of it, which is another one of these double heavyweight ones. Though that didn't have a download code. You know, I'll show you that side. But yeah, that's nice. That means I can listen to the MP3s. I think there'll be 320 kilobit MP3. So that's nice. So yeah, really happy with this. Glad to have it, and looking forward to listening to it. Huzzah!